Angel here, back again with another video, and this week we're taking a look at my 3 favorite Pavé style watches. Stick around. Welcome back to Swiss Watch Expo. This is Angel, and today with the beautiful weather we have outside, I felt it appropriate to take a look at some diamonds today. So today we're taking a look at my 3 top Pavé dials. And when you hear the word Pavé, essentially what that means is that the surface area is covered in diamonds, and usually they're in the melee sizes so that they're a little bit smaller and can be set a little bit closer together. And it really gives a beautiful brilliance throughout any piece that you use, whether it's a watch or a piece of jewelry like I'm wearing today. I'm wearing a Pavé style necklace today as well. So the 3 models that we're looking at are the Omega Constellation, the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, and the Day Date here in the Zebra from Rolex. So let's start with the Rolex. Why not? So this watch is phenomenal. I mean, you've never seen a watch like this, I promise, especially with this high level of watchmaking. This is the Zebra collection. This is going to be a Datejust here, and you'll have the square step cut diamonds around the outside of the bezel. You'll even have, and I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up, but there's also Pavé along the edge here of the bezel, which is stunning. I mean, every little piece of this watch, there's been a lot of care taken. It's going to be in the 36 millimeter, and then you'll have the Pavé diamonds there on the striated Zebra dial. And of course, you'll have your date window there at the 3, and also the what they call the Gauchette Stingray bracelet. It's going to have that beautiful textured pattern. It's going to wear gorgeously, and it somehow lends itself to being very neutral, even though it has that pop. When you have this kind of cream and black and browns here, you can wear it with so many different types of attire. The case itself is done in the signature 18 karat rose gold that Rolex actually creates there in their foundry. So it's going to give you a beautiful, rich tone to match the watch there. Just a stunning piece that you could wear pretty often, actually. Of course, sometimes people wonder, well, with the Pavé, how secure are the diamonds? Of course, these are mostly on the inside of the crystal here, so they won't take any of the impact. And then the outer step cut diamonds that are in the baguette style, they're going to be channel set. And this is all factory setting diamonds, Rolex factory diamonds, meaning that the diamonds were placed on by Rolex, no aftermarket diamonds on our watches here at Swiss Watch Expo. And then also the stones around the outside, the diamonds there are going to be a part of that channel setting as well. An absolutely gorgeous watch with a gorgeous deployant clasp on the back, so it's nice and secure. You don't have to worry if you're going to lose it or anything like that. Probably my #1 pick. If you'd like to see this watch, please give us a call. We'd love to get you in for an appointment in store or maybe even a FaceTime video. I don't know how much longer we'll have a watch like this. It's so unique and so rare. And that's kind of what everyone's looking for, something different from everyone. So if you're looking for that, definitely stop here at the Rolex Datejust. Next up, I will go into the Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Now, this particular model launched originally in 2013. It's a stunning piece with lots of diamonds everywhere. And one thing that I always like to point out on this gorgeous watch is not only did they put the diamonds on the dial and the bezel and the lug area here, they actually put them on the clasp as well. I mean, that is a stunning feature that is really just for the owner of the watch. I think that any kind of details like that show extra care, especially when you have a watch like this. You want to know that you invested in something that someone actually spent their time thinking about when they created it. So you're going to have that, of course, octagonal signature bezel with the screw motif around the bezel as well. The indices will have the luminova so that they will pop under low light, which is going to be stunning when you have the combination of the diamonds of the Pavé on the dial with those index markers there. Beautiful bezel, 37 millimeter. And this is probably one of the most stunning timepieces that you'll see. Of course, on the inside, you'll have the exhibition case back. Everyone knows that's always a favorite detail of mine. I think that that speaks to the level of watchmaking that Audemars Piguet puts into their timepieces here. And of course, it will be on a skin strap. This is an Audemars Piguet original strap on here. Again, no aftermarket. Of course, with that signature two pieces here on the actual case, it's kind of difficult to, come up with something that is irregular to this watch. So I think this is something you'll really enjoy. Another feature that I actually didn't really spend too much time looking at previously is the fact that it has that satin finish on the outside of the case. And I think that that actually adds to the brilliance of the diamonds. It gives that contrast that really lets them shine. So second choice for beautiful Pavé style watches. And then last, but certainly not least, I saved this one for last because this is a stunning watch. I mean, if you've ever seen a Constellation from Omega, you've never seen one like this. And I'm sure that if you take a look on our website, you'll see how much of a value this watch is compared to how much it would be, from one of the ADs. This is a 100% authentic Omega Constellation, and the stones will be set in what's called the snow setting. So it is a style of Pavé, but it is more like a sprinkling where they're kind of different sizes as far as the diamonds that they choose to go into the Pavé setting. Versus a traditional Pavé setting, all of the stones are going to be the same size. So you'll have that snow setting here along the bracelet. And then when you turn it to the side, you can see that they've even put it right here on the side of the case. I mean, this is an absolutely gorgeous watch. It's 24 millimeters, so more of a traditional woman's size, but the way that it appears with the diamonds around the bezel, the sunburst diamond dial in combination with the mother of pearl, it's the perfect size to showcase this and make it stand out. An absolutely gorgeous watch done in 18 karat rose gold. Although it is a quartz movement, it is an Omega in-house caliber, the 3120, I believe that is. I'm sure if I'm wrong, all the watch lovers will correct me down in the comments. Please feel free to do so. We love it. And also this one will have the butterfly clasp. I mean, the weight on this watch is beautiful. It's significant. It shows you just how much care Omega takes in creating their timepieces as well. Of course, you'll have the pin mechanism on the links to connect them, which if you've ever dealt in Omega constellations, you know how intricate and detailed the connections are between those links. So it's nice and secure. A stunning watch. Of course, it does have some water resistancy, but I don't know how much I'd want to submerge a watch like this because it's just a beautiful piece of jewelry almost that tells time. So my third choice for top 3 Pavé dial watches, and one extra little treat for everyone out there. If you didn't know, there was a full diamond there on the back of the clasp. So gorgeous pieces here today at SwissWatchExpo. If you're looking for something to really stun your wife or yourself over the next warm climate season, please reach out to us here. We have plenty of watches for you, over 3,000 watches in the showcase here. Again, my name is Angel, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.